Today we're about to embark on a journey that combines the heartwarming flavors of classic meatloaf with the delightful whimsy of cupcakes. Hi, I'm Tara the Foodie and I take the mystery out of cooking for you. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make mini turkey meatloaf cupcakes. And the icing on the cake, or should I say the topping on the cupcakes, is a creamy dollop of mashed potatoes. Dollop. It's comfort food meets creativity, and I can't wait to share this recipe with you. Let's get cooking. So the first thing you want to do is grab your well-loved, disgusting looking cupcake pan that you have in the bottom drawer of your oven. I know you have it, everyone does. So grab it. And this time you're not going to need cupcake sleeves. We're just going to go ahead and spray this cupcake pan to make sure that your mini turkey meatloaves don't stick. So go ahead and grab your favorite cooking spray. I like to use avocado spray. So I'm going to go ahead and spray this now. So once you've sprayed your pan, we're going to go ahead and set this aside. Next, you want to grab a large bowl and we're going to go ahead and set this down. And the first thing that you want to add is 2 pounds of ground turkey. So go ahead and add that to the bowl. Oh.
What happened here?
There's a splinter. You see it?
No, I do not. Where is
It's
that?
right there.
Where?
It's right there. You can barely see it. It's there.
That's huge.
I picked up my mom's kitchen spoon and it gave me a splinter.
That's huge. Are you okay?
Yes. So go ahead and grab your wooden spoon and attempt not to get a splinter from it. And I'm just flattening the turkey out so that I can add all the other ingredients to the bowl, and then we'll mix it up with our hands. Next, you want to add 1/2 cup of Italian breadcrumbs. Now, if you don't have Italian breadcrumbs, which I didn't, all I had was panko breadcrumbs, I went ahead and took 1/2 cup of panko breadcrumbs and I added a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. So just mix that up and you're good to go. So go ahead and add that to the bowl. Next, you want to crack 2 eggs, scramble them up, and then add them to the bowl. That one's getting away.
What are you doing over there?
Get over here. And scramble it up.
Guys, you have to get a woman that can scramble eggs like that.
And then add your scrambled eggs to the bowl.
That looks like Play-Doh.
It does.
Some sort of kindergarten project.
Right. Now I have 2 cloves of minced garlic that I'm going to go ahead and add to the bowl.
Silly face is optional.
Nuh-uh. You gotta have fun when you're cooking.
Duh.
Silly faces required. Next ingredient is Worcestershire sauce. I don't care how you say it, that's how I say it.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Whoosh.
Worcestershire.
I'm
never saying it that way.
It's kind of like the sound your toilet makes when you flush it.
Yeah. Worcestershire. And we are going to add 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, and then add salt and pepper to taste. I've been using these electric salt and pepper shakers for a while and they are awesome. They make things so much easier. So if you want to grab yourself a set too, go ahead and click the link above. Now we're going to get down and dirty and we're going to get our hands into this mixture. If you've got those gloves and you want to put them on, go for it. Everybody on the cooking shows are wearing gloves all of a sudden. I don't know why. I'm in my own kitchen. My hands are washed. All you really have to do is roll your sleeves up and put your hands in there and mix everything together. Make sure it's very, very combined so that each bite has all the different flavors in it. All right, so go ahead and wash your hands because you're gonna be a mess after that. And then we will divide this mixture in 12 and add it to the cupcake pan. So the next step is you want to add this mixture to your cupcake pan, and you want to divide it into 12 cupcakes. So I grabbed this ice cream scooper that looks like it'll be about the right amount, and I'm going to go ahead and scoop some out and then just add it to the pan. And I will do that 11 more times. So you're probably gonna have some left in your bowl. Just take a little bit and make sure that you have the equal amount in every cupcake hole. What do you call this?
Cupcake sheet.
Cupcake
sheet.
Like each thing is like a
tray?
Cupcake cup. No, in the tray, it's like this cupcake hole, this cupcake hole. What would you call it other than a cupcake hole? I don't know.
Jeez, yeah. What is that? It's like a serving size.
I know.
Or like a...
In each, I just never know what to say when it comes to that. I'm just adding, I'm pretty much making them level to the top. We'll see how that goes.
So yeah, today we have a co-producer here.
Yes.
The star of his own episode. This is Roman Burger. He is helping produce this episode.
Right, while feeding his face.
While feeding his face. So. Roman, your job is to figure out what each of these things are on a cupcake
What would we
sheet.
call these holes? Cupcake what?
I'll figure out in 2 minutes.
All right. They're meat cupcakes.
Meat cupcakes.
Meat cup. This is what happens when you are on a low-carb diet. You make meat cupcakes.
Everything meat.
Everything is meat.
Everything is meat.
And that's okay. So on every meatloaf, there's always a little glaze. So this is how we're gonna make the glaze for our cupcakes. Just take a 1/4 cup of ketchup and 1 tablespoon of brown sugar and mix it up.
The closest thing to the cupcake holders, the closest thing, the name was cupcake liners. That's the closest thing I could find to the cupcake holder's name. So that's cupcake liners. That's what I found.
Cupcake liners, which is what you would put inside the cupcake holes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the closest thing I found.
Yeah.
Holes.
Maybe nobody has ever named the
They have a name.
cupcake holes. It just seems like, it just sounds so weird. I don't know. Let's taste this. It tastes like sweet ketchup. Roman's like, good. Your kids will like this because it's got sugar in it.
Yummy.
So, and then we just spread a little bit of this on top of each cupcake and pop it in the oven.
How hot is that oven, baby?
The oven is set to 350 degrees. Glaze it. Get a nice, good, thick coating of the glaze. Because you know it's going to be good and you're going to want some yummy glaze. Plus, when it comes out of the oven, we're going to add a little more. It's such an easy and fun recipe that even your kids might want to give you a hand.
And if you don't have any kids, just go take one of your neighbor's kids.
That's right. Just steal a neighbor kid.
Yeah.
That's good.
You will return them once you're done with them.
Yeah. Are they good? Do they all have enough?
Seems like it.
Yeah? Okay. So you're going to have a little extra glaze left over. You will use that. Once these come out of the oven, you're going to go ahead and add a little extra on top. So here we have our mini turkey meatloafs ready for the oven, glazed up with the ketchup and brown sugar glaze. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this in a 350-degree oven for 35 minutes. All right, it has been 35 minutes, actually about 40. So we're gonna take these out of the oven now. Oh yeah.
Those look good.
Oh, they do look good. They smell really good too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's bring them over here. And we are going to hit them with more of the glaze. Whatever you have left, just kind of hit the tops with a little more glaze. And you just want to kind of cut around the mini meatloafs just to release them. And it's just kind of, I mean, for the most part, they pull away from the sides, but just to make it a little bit easier to get them out. I'm just moving around in there pretty easily. So that's good. Ooh.
I see what you did there.
It tastes good.
How's this going to work, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
There they are.
Okay.
I think it'll be all right.
Yeah.
Just kind of lift them up. See? It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Put your little mini meatloafs on your platter. They got, I mean, they feel nice and solid, you know, because they were pretty soft when I was spooning them into the cupcake holes. And, you know, but they firm up really nicely, so that's good to know.
I'm sure a baker would know what these, with the spaces in the cupcake.
Oh yeah, I know.
Leave a comment.
Yeah.
Tell them.
Comment below what you would call the cupcake holes. Do they have a name? Like, what else are you going to call them? It's a cupcake pan, and there are holes in the cupcake pan.
They have to have a name.
Maybe they don't have a name.
They do have a name.
It's boggling my mind.
Meat holes.
Meat holes? Well, it doesn't have to be meat. Just today it's meat.
Every day should be meat holes.
Maybe our baker friend Candace would know. Candace. She makes amazing cakes, and I'll put a link to her business below. Maybe Candace can tell us what the holes in a cupcake pan are.
I would hope so.
She's got to know, right? She makes cupcakes.
And a lot of other fantastic cooking stuff.
I know. And we're not done yet. Now it's time to top these mini turkey meatloaf cupcakes with their icing. Just a little bit. So the icing that you're going to use is mashed potatoes. And what I'm doing here is I'm taking a batch of mashed potatoes that we made earlier, and I've heated them back up in the microwave, and then I'm adding a little bit of milk to kind of wake them back up, you know? Even if you've made the mashed potatoes just an hour before, when they cool off, they kind of dry up a little bit. So if you want to kind of bring your mashed potatoes back to life, just go ahead and add a little bit of milk to them after you've heated them up and stir them up, and they start to feel, you know, soft again and nice and whipped. Yeah. Okay.
So you can use your homemade mashed potato recipe, or even kind of like an instant form of mashed potato.
Yes, so you can buy already made mashed potatoes at the store in a package and just heat them up if that's what you'd like to do for this recipe. Or you could just make your version of mashed potatoes that you've probably made a bunch of times. If you don't have your own recipe for mashed potatoes, I will go ahead and post a link to my video on the perfect mashed potatoes, and you can go ahead and follow that. So we've got some fresh parsley here for garnish. So I'm gonna go ahead and rip some off so that I can chop it up real quick. And this is gonna give it a lovely, fresh, bright flavor to top off this awesome appetizer, or it can be a main dish as well. Just take a spoonful of mashed potatoes and top your cupcake with the mashed potatoes as it's topping. And you can put as little or as much as you want. They're so cute. Mm-hmm. And just do that for each and every cupcake. Now you could certainly take a piping bag with a star tip on top and pipe the mashed potatoes on your cupcakes if you'd like, up to you. Or just go ahead and pile it on top like this. These can be a perfect party food you know, to put out for like the, you know, people watching the game, or we're getting into the holiday season now. So you're gonna have friends and family coming in, maybe from out of town to visit, and you wanna put something out so that they can have something to eat. But like Joe said, you know, maybe we don't wanna sit around the table and have a formal dinner. I mean, if somebody had this out on the table, I would be super psyched. And now we can go ahead and garnish with our fresh parsley. And here we have Mini Turkey Meatloaf Cupcakes. Now it's my favorite time of every video, time to taste. I'm going in. I'm so excited to try one of these. Look at that. Look how cute these are. I love mini food. I love appetizers. And I love mini food, just things that are usually bigger. Plus something like this, that's a savory item, but made to be like a cupcake, like a sweet item. I just love that creativity. I'm digging in. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get this on my nose. Mmm, that tastes so good. Mmm, all of you out there watching are going to go crazy for this. This is so just perfect. The meatloaf is really well seasoned. You can taste the glaze on top. That's given it a little bit of a sweetness. And then the fluffy potatoes on top give it that comforting feeling. It's so good. It's so good. You guys have to make this immediately and put this out during your next party. I love it. Do you want to try one too?
Of course, I would like to try one.
Okay, all right. Grab the best looking cupcake you can find and give it a.
I'm thinking this one would taste the best.
Okay, all right. Let's find out. Let's see what you think. Oh, smashing it. We're gonna get an honest opinion here.
The mashed potatoes is good. Mm-hmm. But the meat's also good. The ketchup adds more flavor.
Yeah.
And it makes it more sweet. Mm-hmm. So I think this gets a 10 out of 10.
Oh, so you do really like it then?
It's really good.
Oh, yeah. Okay, see? Big hit with the kids as well. So make these mini turkey meatloaf cupcakes today. You won't regret it. I'm Tara the Foodie, taking the mystery out of cooking for you. And this is Roman Burger. And we will see you next time. Mmm. Mini Turkey Meatloaf Cupcakes. Oh, that beeped. I'm gonna do it again.
That beeped.
I'm gonna burp. Mmm. It's fall. It's fall time, and you just have to drink a cold beer while you make your dinner.
On a Sunday afternoon.
On a Sunday afternoon, crisp, cool air.
I got your head right here.
Ooh.
How hot is that pot pie?
It's so hot. Like, look at the spot. Look at how it is steaming.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta eat it though.
You're getting good sinus cleanse with all that steam. Yeah.
Actually, it's perfect because when you're cooking with somebody and they piss you off, you just go like that.